Welcome, future residents of Oklahoma State. I'm going to guide you through the Roommate Search and Manage section of the housing application. This section is where you can search for students you may already know or look for a potluck roommate that may be compatible with you. But first, some ground rules about roommate request. You can only send a request to another student who has already filled out their housing application. You must request or accept a roommate request before choosing a room. You choose a room and then want to add a roommate, you would have to cancel yourself out of your room, accept the roommate, and then add them back into the room with you. Requesting a roommate does not guarantee this person will be your roommate. You are simply asking them if they want to room with you if the space is available. Requesting a roommate also does not automatically put them in a room with you. The person who has the first time slot to choose a room will assign all requested roommates to the room with them as long as there's space available. And if you do not have a roommate preference at this time, you can always come back to this section later. So now, on to finding your roommate. The first section you're going to see is Search by Details. In Search by Details, you can search for a student that you already know, either by their banner ID number or by their last and first name. And as you can see here, the system found Tina by her last and first name. If for some reason a student that you're searching for does not pop up, here's a couple of things to look for. Make sure their banner ID number is correct. The spelling of their name is correct. Make sure the student you're looking for has completed their housing application. And within that application, make sure that student has selected the little box here under their student profile to be searched for during the roommate searching process. If that box is not checked, the student cannot be found. And also make sure that this student has not already sent you a roommate request. If they send you a request, then you only simply need to accept it. So let's send Tina a request. We'll select yes, and she'll be sent an email stating that I have sent her a roommate request and that she needs to accept it. On to Browse Matching. The Browse Matching option will populate potential roommate matches based on the information you listed on your roommate search questionnaire. As we can see here, this person is about 51% compatible with me, but I would like to see what they put on their profile. So I'm going to select View Profile. It's going to show me their screen name, a brief description about themselves, gender, age, and then the questionnaire that they filled out. I'll compare theirs to what I filled out. If you want to get to know the student a little better, send a message. Type in your message, and this will be sent to their OK State email address. And again, if you want to send a request, simply hit Request and Yes. Now on to Search by Profile. This allows you to search for a roommate based on a specific profile question. Let's say we want to choose this question because an early riser is important to me. I don't want to get stuck with somebody who's a night owl. So let's see what kind of results we get. The system has given me one person who's also an early riser. And again, you can view their profile to see what other questions they have answered. Save and continue, and this will take you back to the main page. On the main page, you can see that we have accepted roommates. This person has already sent me a request, and I have accepted their request. Under the accepted roommates, you can only have 3 accepted roommates. That is because in any of our suites, we can only have up to 4 students in a suite. But you can send out as many requests as you would like. When you send out a request, it'll be sent under here, Requested Roommates. Your suggested roommates is just like your browse matching. It's just a brief overview of students who may be a possible roommate for you. So let's go ahead and send Tina this request. We'll say yes. And now you'll see that she has moved to my requested roommates. At any time that I do not want to be her roommate, I can simply hit cancel request. Or I can wait and see if Tina actually accepts my request as a roommate. And that is all you need to know about roommate requests. Let's move on.